Perfect. So tell me about yourself and your
What do you
business.
want to know?
Well, tell me about your business.
My business. I'm a founder and CEO of Free Spirit Human Capital,
Hmm.
which is, I call it human empowerment agency for reconnection and transformation.
Okay.
Because my background is in HR. I used to be a headhunter in a corporate recruitment agency. And then when I went through my own, I would say, personal transformation, spiritual awakening, I saw things from very, very different perspective. I
Hmm.
started seeing things from very different perspective. And yeah, I couldn't ignore the fact, that the connections that are made
Okay.
between people and companies,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, they could be done differently. So I'm also everything what I built is built on the fact that job interview is a
Okay.
conversation between two liars.
Yes.
So,
Between
it's
two what?
lacking liars, you
But
know,
a conversation between two liars.
liars, because nobody
Okay,
is completely
explain.
honest. Yeah,
Okay.
nobody's completely honest. Nobody's authentic.
Hmm.
One has agenda and the other side has agenda. And
Ah.
when you are seeing from this bigger picture, then it's obvious, but nobody is really talking about it.
Hmm.
So when you go on deeper level, and there's no space for manipulation, for
Hmm.
dishonesty, uh, then the rules of the game change there. So it's
Okay.
so much more fun to play there. And I created this playground and now I'm playing there.
So you said like each side has their own agenda. Okay,
Well,
I never thought of it that way. I
you
think
see,
of having an interview like this or just performing on stage or even going on Zoom, or going on LinkedIn as just having a conversation. The key to
when
speaking.
yeah, but when we are talking about recruitment or
Yes.
employment, the company, they are looking for a solution. They are looking for somebody who would do a job, a task or something,
Okay.
to
Yep.
provide a solution. And the other side, they just want, yeah, they want to do something they like and they want to, get some money out of it, of course.
Right,
So
right.
he wants to be or she wants to be likable, super likable, and people like that, they are usually very afraid to show up who they really are, like their
Mm-hmm.
authentic selves. So they are hiding parts of themselves. And the company, they will never say, hey, I see that you're good at this. Oh, can we pay you the most money as we can? Nobody
Right,
says that.
right,
Yeah.
right.
They just want to have the most out of the people for as little as possible. And this is not how I see it. It's not okay. On this side, the energy is not aligned. So this is
Okay.
my perspective.
How do you align the energy then?
Oh, well, you have to go deep. You have to
Okay.
show vulnerability. You have to talk about things that you otherwise wouldn't. I talk with candidates and with companies. I talk about
Okay.
purpose.
Yeah.
If somebody, because you have like motivation, one is motivation and one is inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So like when people are inspired, they are more productive. When people are only motivated, from something outside, it will never work long term.
Yeah, we had a phrase in the music industry. There's three factors of why you'll keep a gig, and out of the three factors, two have to be true. Either one, you love what you do, two, you get paid very well, or three, you love the people that you work with. So
Exactly.
someone would go out on a pop tour and play music that they don't enjoy because they're getting paid a lot of money and they're hanging with their friends, or vice
But
versa, a
that's not
band.
gonna work, yeah,
Yeah.
long term.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can run for a while. Um, and what I encourage companies, when they are looking for people, it's like, hey, and I also ask, like, who are you looking for? Do you want people to work with you or for you? Because this is
Right.
completely different communication, energy, everything. I'm talking a lot about the collective energy field of the company. So, but yeah,
Yeah.
we can go there some other time.
Yeah. So
But it's
my background is I was a tour manager and live sound engineer for over 25 years in the music industry.
mhm.
Went tour with bands like Coldplay and um, Jonas Brothers, Aretha Franklin, you name it. And what I do now is I am a public speaker coach, work with coaches and other public speakers and entrepreneurs and show them how to use the same tips and techniques that these rock stars and pop stars use before they go on stage. So when you go on stage, so what do you think of LinkedIn's focus on video, and what are your thoughts on video?
I love it. I love it. You know, before, like, the thing is, like, when you are speaking something that you really believe in, yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
you are talking something that you really, really believe in, that you embody that,
Yes.
it's so much easier. Like, you don't
Yes.
even think about, that's why it's like so natural for me to take a phone, to record a
Mm-hmm.
video for TikTok or other social media. And I don't really care, about like the settings or whatever. Yeah,
Right.
okay, it's
Right.
important in a way, but the most important is the energy and
Right.
the message intention. What do you want to achieve with that message? I usually, whatever I do is like
Mm-hmm.
intention. Hey, I want to empower people. Hey, I know that this message will reach somebody that needs to hear this message. So it's like
Yes.
it's it's always like that, and I love it. And I can feel the energy
Mm-hmm.
of the person who is
Mm-hmm.
on the video. And sometimes I don't even have to listen, to the
Right.
voice, like
You
to the
can just
sound.
see. Yeah.
Exactly, exactly. And it's like, wow, I'm mesmerized. So that's a skill. That's really good, that
Yeah.
if
I mean,
if
think
you do
about
it.
it. Majority of our communication is nonverbal. So
Yes.
I see a lot of people that are focusing on scripts, having to memorize word for word, having to go on camera all prim and proper, and like it's LinkedIn, so I have to. And I think what happens is it creates a disconnect subconsciously with people. I compare it to, I know this, we're not putting this on air, but I compare it to watching Britney on stage. You know she's not singing. So don't pretend
Don't
she's
know about
singing. She's
that, but yeah.
great. She's great. She's a great dancer, right? Like when people go on camera and they're reading a script, and it's just like you said, it just has that disconnect. But like going on video, so you feel pretty comfortable going on video then? Just
Yeah.
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 Okay.
I wasn't before I started my own company, before I
Okay.
started my own business, and started speaking also on
Mm-hmm.
stages and stuff like that. But yeah, when you really believe in what you are saying, it's not about, because you are the only one, like you are the expert in what you are saying. So
Right.
you are super confident, and like there are probably a lot of people who have different messages to share, of course, and we are all doing very important, amazing stuff, but there's only one Anja. There
Right.
is only one, with this kind of like personal
Mm-hmm.
experiences, with professional experience, with my energy field, with my thoughts, with
Yes.
my emotions, with my attitudes. And when you are working on yourself, when you're raising this self-awareness,
Mm-hmm.
that really helps you to express yourself. And how I see it is a lot of people, they have problems. I mean, like challenges. They are really afraid to express themselves. They don't know how
Mm-hmm.
to express themselves. They want
Right.
to express, but they
Right.
don't know how. So yeah.
Right. Yeah, so you seem very comfortable on camera. Is there
Hmm.
anything I can help you with?
Well,
What would you say is a challenge you're facing with your business that
at
I
the
can help you with?
moment, I mean, everything is really, I would say, evolving and unfolding, because I've been building now for, yeah,
Yes.
last 4 years.
Yes.
And everything is, falling, yeah, like coming together.
Manifesting.
Yeah, yeah,
You're on the
yeah.
right frequency. You believe like
Yes,
I believe the
absolutely.
universe is on a frequency and we're
Yeah.
on a frequency, and when we match on that frequency, everything just clicks. We call it like in the pocket. And
Absolutely, because what I learned also is, before I was in very this, mind-based manifestation space.
okay.
But now I'm really manifesting from quantum field, because quantum field is limitless,
Yes.
So whoever something, hey Anya, what do you want? Yeah, it's like, hey, I have huge, enormous goals. I have enormous goals,
Hmm.
and I'm confident that it's possible. I don't know if I'm going to reach it. It's
Right.
not only about the goals, it's also about the journey. but I'm always aiming very, very, very high. You know,
Yeah.
like people are saying, "Are you crazy? This is not possible." Oh, yes, it is. I've seen and experienced a lot of crazy
Yeah.
things, so nothing can really surprise me. So I can just, turn that into my advantage. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you bring in the quantum field, I had a guest on the show who specializes in that and said that you're at when people even recognize that there is a quantum field, you're already at a different frequency than most people. Most people are thinking how it's going to happen. And my understanding, it's limited understanding. My understanding of quantum field is not how it's going to happen, it's when it's just it's going to happen. It's
Exactly. You don't know
it's
when, you don't
right.
know how, you don't
You
need
just
to
know
know.
it's going
It's
to.
just, it will be, yeah. Or it already happened in one dimension because, we are in parallel realities.
Oh
So
no,
it's
that
already done.
I know that.
It's already done in one reality. So when I'm picturing myself, it's like, oh yeah,
Yes.
visualize it. And it's like, yeah, or new house or whatever, like, or
Hmm.
I don't know, me in a, laying in a beach in some Hawaii Island or whatever. It's like I'm thinking about, okay, so there is a version of me in parallel reality that is at this point in this moment, there at the beach, there, like on a sandy beach, just doing nothing and just enjoying like 100%. And yeah, and I'm like very happy for that version of me. It's like, okay, my goal now is to meet her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not
Wow.
like, oh, I'm not there yet. Yeah, I am, but I have to meet her because
Right.
that's me. That is me. I'm super happy because they are teaching us, hey, you have to elevate your emotions. You have to
Hmm.
feel, even before it happens. So it's very difficult to feel something if you don't have it. So
Right.
usually what I do, hey, that's me. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for her. That's me, Anja.
Yes.
Awesome. So yeah, that really helps me.
Yeah. So what's on the horizon then with everything?
Well, my
what are you working on right now?
my goal definitely is to yeah, to globally expand. I don't know in what way.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, if you would think 10 years ago, it's like, yeah, you have to have an office in every country, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
It's not the case anymore.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
just I want to have a positive impact on millions of people. I know that I already have on thousands, but like these like numbers are enormous because we are here to
Right.
raise collective consciousness, and we are all creating ripple effect, and we are all
Mm.
pieces of the puzzle. And empowering people, like, this is my passion, is
Hmm.
to provide information, to provide context, to give
Yep.
them information so they are in their power, not that they would follow me or they will listen to me or whatever, but I want to give them information. I want to empower them so they can step into their own power and shine and
Yes.
empower other people. That's it.
Yes. Wow, this is incredible. Yeah. Well, this is so great. Well, thanks for taking time. Is there anything I can do to help you out though?
I mean,
Is there
we just met, so
just okay.
I see. Yeah, I see that we are, on the same frequency. That
Yes,
absolutely,
yes.
that we operate, and you are, on similar mission. So let's support with that, because
Okay, that sounds great.
when we start creating from quantum field, we
Mm-hmm.
cannot plan. It's like, oh, I want to do this. Yeah, of course, I want global expansion. If you get information that would be
Right.
able, that would support my mission, I I absolutely, accept
Uh,
it. But I'm also asking you, how can I support your mission?
well, I
Because I'm
think
really good at that.
thanks. I just love having like this conversation and then sending you some clips. And if you see something that stands out, or if you want me to re-edit a clip, like if there's a word that's misspelled or anything, but like just sharing. I find that I look at LinkedIn as being a big convention center,
Mhm.
and you
Yeah,
walk into a convention center and there's 1,000 people. So you can either walk up individually and shake everybody's hand, and that might take some time and you don't really
you go
know,
up
and
on the stage, yeah.
right? Or yes, you walk on the stage, you present your message, and now when you walk off stage, you got 50, 75, 100 people coming up to you going, "Wow, I really enjoyed what you had to say, and let's work together, let's, collaborate," right? Well, to me, that's what video is on LinkedIn. Is
Absolutely.
is the
Absolutely.
night and day between a static post or a photo post is when people see you and hear you. And So anything you feel like sharing or whatever, you know, any like I'm open to it. So, you
I
know, we
am
can
doing
help.
chats like that. So if we can, like
Yeah.
repeat that or,
Yeah.
I don't know, in some other way, I'm absolutely up for that. I'm open for that
Perfect.
because I love it.
Yeah. Perfect.
You have high level of credibility and, you have your own network and I
Mm-hmm.
have, network. So
Yeah.
basically when our networks, like when we create synergies between our networks,
Right.
it's,
Right.
it's so much
Exactly.
stronger. So we
Absolutely.
can do that.
Yeah. Perfect. Great. Well, I'll send you the video and I'll edit some clips over the next couple days and I'll send it to you. And yeah, anything I can do to help, just let me know. I really appreciate it.
Thank
I
you.
can tell we're on the same frequency. So that is
We
very
are.
cool. Okay.
We are. Rock star. I love it. I'm a huge fan of punk rock music as well, something that you maybe didn't know.
Who's
But
some of your favorite artists?
punk rock?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there are a lot, but okay, the old ones, for example, I mean, old ones like Rancid, or it's more punk rock, California punk rock.
Okay.
So now, so it's like, or skate punk or something. So now it's like, like Rise Against, I love,
Yep.
or it used to be like No Effects. Okay, now they are ending. Fun, very,
Yep.
very fun bands like that. Or I mean, I've been to so many concerts. I don't even know like what to say. For example, H2O, if you know, like this is like more hardcore punk from New
Yeah.
York. They have really nice songs, about self-worth and stuff
Yep.
like that. So I like
Back
that.
in the day, I toured with a lot of punk bands and
Nice. You
did a lot
see,
of
we
rock
can
and
have a chat like
metal.
that. And
Yeah, yeah, we can.
do you know
Yeah, yeah.
Carrie Core? Are you
Who?
familiar with Carrie Core from on LinkedIn? Is a Carrie. It's Carey, Carrie Core. Are you
Okay,
familiar with
Carrie
him?
Core? No.
No? Okay, I'm gonna introduce you because
Okay.
he was doing music videos for a lot of punk bands. Like he's
Oh,
from
okay.
California.
Okay, cool.
And like chats that we have about punk music and
Mm-hmm.
spirituality, absolutely mind-blowing.
Nice.
So we could do that, something like to
Yeah.
walk on the
Okay.
edge. I would really like to have this conversation more.
Yeah. It sounds great. Yeah, I'm really excited. So thanks for taking time. I'm really glad, like you said, I think this is just the beginning of like a great business
Absolutely.
working
I
relationship.
love it.
So
Thank you. Thank you for
okay.
your energy and
You got
invitation.
it. All right. See you. Have a great day.
Bye. Yeah,
Ciao.
thank you.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.